Okay guys, this is a very, very important day for me as a toy collector. You guys know I am huge into wrestling, especially the Hasbro action figure line. I've been needing one figure, just one, to complete my original WWF Hasbro run from 1990 to 1994. Other than two mail-aways that I don't have. I do have the mail-away Hogan. I don't have the mail-away Undertaker and Bret Hart. So this figure was the last to complete my entire Hasbro collection. Just came in the mail today, so it's a very, very special mail day, and I wanted to share with you the unboxing of this figure. So I'm going to flip the camera around now and show you the details, and I hope this thing is beautiful because the packaging looks incredible. So let's take a look. Okay guys, so this is the box that it came in, a flat rate priority mail box, but they're the smaller box here, right here, was inside of the other box. So that was smart. I'm glad he did that because there is a giant crush mark on the larger box, but I can't show you that because it has addresses on it. So, but this was all wrapped inside bubble wrap and bags and bubble mailers, all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to get rid of that. And so here it is. This is the last figure that I need to complete my Hasbro collection. Look at that. What a good job he did packaging this. Oh, please be undamaged. Please be undamaged. Goodness. All right, guys. Here we go. Oh, man. Oh. He's beautiful. Here he is, guys. Series 8 red card Undertaker with original soft goods coat. He is beautiful, if I do say so myself. Stunning. Look at the paint. It's like he wasn't even played with. And I told myself when I wanted to get this figure, I want to get something that's in really good condition, right? I'm not gonna get a beat up one or one without a coat or one with a fake coat. I wanted to get a really good one in great, great condition. And you can see here, he is. Oh my gosh. His boots are nice. The coloring on his boots. Fantastic. You may wonder why this is the last one that I got here in my Hasbro collection. Well, you know, amazingly, you know, I've been collecting Hasbro figures since I've been 13 years old. So a lot of the figures I bought back then, either off the shelves or from a place called Figures Inc. And I was always just running around flea markets and yard sales collecting these Hasbro figures. And I was never able to find this Undertaker. And believe it or not, maybe 5 years ago, I ended up completing the green cards. I got the Smoking Guns and the 1, 2, 3 Kid for $50 a piece, which is a steal, like an absolutely incredible deal. But still, no red card Undertaker. And there's a nice close-up of him. Look into his eyes. I'll bury you stiffs. I think he said something like that in the Hasbro commercial. But anyway, this is the second Undertaker in the Hasbro line. The first one was released without a coat. And you can see there, he has a brown beard and goatee. You know what? Let me grab the original Undertaker real quick, and I'll show you guys the difference. All right, guys, so here is the difference. I think it's pretty evident that they are different figures. It's obviously the same mold. It is the same tombstone tackle action, but see, dark hair, and then here he has the red hair. Brothers from another mother. I really don't even think the boots are different at all. The body is not different. I mean, maybe a different kind of paint, a different gray, or maybe my original Undertaker's is less glossy. But that's the difference, guys. I am so happy to finally add him to my Hasbro collection. So pumped. And you know what? I'll do a quick spin right now and just kind of show you guys my Hasbro collection real quick. Kind of top off this video that way. There he is, guys. So awesome. In my excitement, I forgot to show you guys this. This is also in the package, which was kind of a cool addition. You know, if you're getting a very mint loose complete figure, it's also cool to have the original card back. Fantastic. This was the glory days of wrestling figures, in my opinion. There you go. You have the Undertaker's file card there. Of course, he's from Death Valley, right? And then shows his tombstone tackle action there. And then it also has the, I'm going to pull the camera up here, the other red card series included Bam Bam, Lex Luger, the Narcissist, Bret Hart, Mr. Perfect in the blue outfit, and then Yokozuna with his red and black outfit. Later to be released on the green cards with a white belt instead of the red. And the original Mr. Perfect was in yellow. And then of course it had the checklist there. So awesome. And it's in nice shape. Whoever took them off the card did a good job. I mean, they didn't cut the bubble, but they didn't obliterate the card either. So anyway, I was happy to have this included in the purchase as well. All right, so here's one of my shelves of Hasbro figures. I have been collecting the retro collection. As you can see in the front here, I had no clue that the Roman Reigns one would become so hard to find and expensive. I do have all these on the card as well, but I picked up some doubles on clearance, and so I opened them up. They look great with the vintage Hasbro collection. And those are the mini figures that Royal Rumble ring had, but they released sets of those mini figures, and then they had, I think, 6 exclusive figures for the Royal Rumble ring. And there we go, some Hasbros, some Boss Man and Akeem, the Twin Towers, Macho Man, Demolition, all 3 members, Warlord, Macho Man, the 4th Hogan, Sergeant Slaughter, Steiners, Piper, the 1st Jim Duggan, Coco Beware, there's Skinner back there, Berserker. There is the second version of the Bushwhackers with their hats. And there is Animal, lonely back there, because I don't have a loose hawk. And here we move up to the second shelf. I found some of these PVC figures too. I have a few of those. There's the other set of Hasbro minis. There's the first Shawn in the white and red pants, Moderate Martel, Nails, the Mountie, Papa Shango, Bulldog, Kamala, the second green version of the $1 Million Man with his belt, Mr. P, one of my favorites. There's Kerry Von Erich, Texas Tornado, Superfly. There's the second Jim Duggan with his flag, Doink, Virgil. There's a complete Macho King with his crown and scepter. That's a hard one to find with his accessories. Bret Hart. Another Hogan, Marty Jannetty, Giant Gonzalez, Head Shrinkers, Repo Man, IRS, El Matador, Tito Santana, Bushwhackers, Natural Disasters, Earthquake and Typhoon. There's the Rockers. There is the first Razor Ramon with his gold chains. That's my second shelf. Then I'll move up here to the top shelf. And you can see here, I have some hard copy prototypes that I acquired back in the day from an old Hasbro employee. One of my good friends, his older brother, worked for Hasbro. And so he was able to get these hard copy prototypes. So this is something that you will never, ever find in a store. There's the one for Berserker, and Repo Man, Ric Flair, Jim Duggan, and then Scott Steiner. You can see that they reused bodies and then molded a new head for some of these. Then we have Andre and Dusty Rhodes, the second Ultimate Warrior. There's the first Undertaker, Ric Flair, Red Series, Bret Hart. There's the Purple Razor, the red card, Mr. Perfect, the original Macho Man. There's Crush back there, Narcissist, Honky Tonk with his guitar, Rick Rude, Boss Man, the first $1 Million Man. There is Black Pants Shawn Michaels, who is also going up in value. There's the third Ultimate Warrior, Jake the Snake. And there's Owen Hart back there, and Sid Justice, the Anvil, Crush, Zebra Pants, Brutus Beefcake. And then on the higher tier here is some of the rarer ones. There's the green card Smoking Guns, and the mail away Hulk Hogan, as well as the very hard to find 1-2-3 Kid. There is Atom Bomb back there, and the Evil Crush, and there's Ludwig Borga, and then the white and black version of Yokozuna. So this shelf up here has my green cards and the mail away Hogan. Then in this corner of my room is my wall of carded Hasbros. So some of the ones that I don't have loose, I do have carded. I'm trying to get the whole set loose just to have it, but some I just don't have yet. So this is my carded collection here. There's the Bushwhackers. Remember I mentioned that I only have Animal loose, I don't have Hawk. Well, I have them on the card. There's one of those mini sets I was talking about. Sid, and Virgil, the Hulkaplex Hogan, and Warlord. There's Skinner back there, and the Mountie, the fourth Macho Man, Jim Neidhart. There is Purple Razor, mint on card, and Samu from the Head Shrinkers. And there's a green card Yokozuna. Can you believe I found him for $25 at Steel City Con? Oh my gosh, couldn't believe that. And there's a Scott Steiner and Kamala. Okay, I don't have the Moonbelly Kamala, nor do I ever plan on finding it. There's Owen, rest in peace. He was always one of my favorites as well. Crush. And there's Luger, Bam Bam. There is the red card Yokozuna. That is one I don't have loose, but I do have him on card. I guess I'll just continue here. I have a couple Galoobs on card, Brian Pillman and Rick Steiner. And my Ultimate Warrior sliding puzzle and flashlight. I even have 3 sets of the Thumb Wrestlers from LJN on the card. Those are kind of hard to find. You don't see those every day. There's a Jakks, Steve Austin, a couple Bendums too from WCW, Barry Windham and Sid Vicious. A few sticker packs. There's a Diamond Dallas Page keychain. I'll do a quick overview of here too. There's my WCW sparkle gun, because everybody needs those. Sparkle guns. And see, I collected these when I was in junior high when they came out. These old San Francisco toy makers, WCW figures. Very similar to the LJN line. There's almost Series 2. There's the Hogan Sting pack. And Harlem Heat. And the Nasty Boys. And the Blue Bloods. If you've been watching my channel, you know I just picked those up. Some of Wave 3, WCW. Giant. There's a new Hogan. There's an old Andre the Giant clip-on. I guess you just kind of put them on your shirt. Called it a day. And then I also collected these when I was in junior high or high school. The Jakks line. That's all of Wave 1 there. And Wave 2. There's the Warrior when he made his very short return to the ring in WWF. Owen. There's Vader. There's the Stomp, Steve Austin, and Stomp, Brian Pillman. There's these tiny little ringmasters that they released back in the day. Psycho Sid, Goldust, Taker, Yoko, Bret Hart. And then I also have some on this side. There's Series 3, Psycho Sid, Ahmed, Bret, and Shawn is back there. Bulldog and Mankind. This was a hard one to find. I vividly remember finding this in Hills back in the day.
According to legend, little folk know
Hills is where the toys are.
Hills has toy layaway. Just 10% down, a small service charge, and regular budget payments. Aisle after aisle, hundreds of toys for fun and for learning, for girls and for boys. Low prices, selection, and toy layaway. More good reasons why they'd say
Hills is where the toys are.
The Razor Ramon and Diesel 2-pack. Yeah, that's probably one of the rarer ones from the Jakks line. There's the NWO Hogan and Dennis Rodman. Shawn and Vader. There's those collector pins from around 1991, which are pretty cool. There's an X-Pac and a Jim Ross. There's the Bad Boys collection. JBL, and Farouk, Lawler, Austin. There's another Signature Series Austin, and Triple H. Before he was Triple H, he was still Hunter Hearst Helmsley. There's a WCW Flair back there, and the WWF Spin Fighters. I don't know if anybody remembers those or not, but that's Spin Fighters. And then I have some up here. It's kind of my Hogan collection, if you will. There's the Survivor Series Jakks pack back there. The knockoff Hogan. LJN, there's the giant LJN Hogan and the Jakks Monster Ring in the box. Here are some of these Legends figures. The Ultimate Warrior toothbrush and nightlight. Lunch boxes. There's my giant Hasbros, Warrior and Hogan, the talking ones in the box. And I'm going to shoot over here and show you my Galoobs. There's some WCW Galoob figures. Two giants, Sid Vicious and Ric Flair. The collector's case, there's the old San Francisco ring back there. Some Bendums. And there is Series 1 of Old San Francisco Toy Makers back there. Then on the bottom shelf here, more wrestling. Here's a bunch of my LJNs. The very first WWF figures that were ever made. Thumb wrestlers. Tons of LJNs. There's a white shirt Hogan. He's pretty hard to come by. Kamala. Jake the Snake. There is the original Sling 'em Fling 'em wrestling ring in the box. Found that at a flea market for 10 bucks. Can't go wrong there. And then we have the AWA Remcos with the original ring. I'm missing one of the turnbuckle posts, so I'm always on the lookout for that. Alright guys, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video of my Series 8 red card Undertaker figure. It's the last one that I needed to complete my collection, and I am extremely excited to finally end my WWF Hasbro run. And I hope you enjoyed the additional tour of my Hasbro figures and my other wrestling figures. Go back and watch my wrestling collection video if you haven't yet, if you're interested. But if not, you know, you at least have seen my collection right now. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to my channel at ReeYees Retro Toys for all of your toy hunting needs. Thanks for watching and keep on hunting!